So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we rise now for the English national anthem. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile. He has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on...
Decent chance! Goal, Norway! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The goal scored for Norway after
Piercing,
3 minutes.
piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
England claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in. And it's O'Reilly. Berger. Now it's Haaland. Nicely spread. Now it's Sorloth. He's being urged to shoot. There's the shot! Wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Norway leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Solot. Now it's Haaland. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's straight offside. Stones. Now Anderson. Bellingham. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ødegaard. Norway very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Haaland purring through the gears.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss...
Big chance! Rice. Now Anderson. Haaland. This looks promising. Chance, surely! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Haaland. Goes back. Rice. Now Anderson. James. Stones. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Now it's Solot. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Haaland ploughing. Haaland! And he's stuck it away. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The goal score for Norway.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Norway are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gordon.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well read, nice interception. Norway looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Kane. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Haaland. And here's Solot. Now it's Hart. Tries one from range. Oh my word, that is quite something. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring. truly purring.
The goal scorer for Norway.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Norway are looking to break at pace. That has been cut short. Gordon. Norway have scored 2 quick goals here. He's in a great position. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
3 minutes added time.
Bellingham. And it's Rice. And here's Kane. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Solot. Good ball, good take. Now it's Haaland. Well, the ball's gone astray. That's it, 45 minutes up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Norway looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So, into the second half. Stones. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Kane. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Solot. Haaland. Bellingham. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Solot. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts to play it back. He's having a hit! Gordon. James. Now it's Madueke.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that has not gone well. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Gordon. And here's Haaland. This might spell... And the shot! Oh, off the bar! And it's made its way to him. Berger. Madueke. Now it's Kane. Tries from a long way out. Gordon. Out for a throw. England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Anderson. Now it's Haaland. Stones gets across to intercept that. Gordon in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's on it. Can he? Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he skips past his man. He has a look up. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Ødegaard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution in progress.
England have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gordon. He is starved of space and time. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Haaland. Now it's Sorloth. Played out towards the right wing. Nice bit of trickery. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Kane. Anderson. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's ambitious. James. Saka. Ødegaard. Rice, too strong for his opponent there. Stood up well to him there. Rodgers. And it's Rice. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Driving through the middle. Oh, that was vital. Anderson. And that's it. Norway, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day. It tries one from range. Holland! That is brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The goal scored for Norway. After 2
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. And it's James. James. Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. That has been slung wide. Kane. And it's Ødegaard. Konsa calmly anticipates. O'Reilly. Gordon. It's Bellingham. And they're on him in a flash. And the counter is on. Now it's Haaland. Now it's chance for a shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Norway are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Konsa, 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Haaland. That's destined for the flank. No, that's been intercepted. Konsa. Rice. And it's James. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Sørloth. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. And here's Sørloth. Steaming on goalwards. Sørloth! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Rice. That's headed upfield. Gordon. And it's Berger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. Quality ball. And he welcomes it in. Madueke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ryerson. Now it's Sorloth. Haaland. He'll try from distance. Off the post. And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Haaland has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that is a chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goes looking wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's a great chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Sorloth. Good Can he finish? And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 44 minutes is
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Norway are having a ball here. And here's Kane. Bellingham.
There will be 3 minutes.
And here's
added
Kane.
Time.
It's Kane! And that is the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement
Norway
now. We'd
really
like to
are
ask you
in
all to
control
kindly
here.
stay
They've
seated
done
during the
exactly
match.
what they set
Thank
out
you
to
for your
do.
cooperation.
There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Norway look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Away we go again. Oh, that's a key interception. Solot. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 9.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Stones. For Rice. Gordon receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Gordon's cross. He's rising! And he's straight offside.
That's going in strongly.
James. O'Reilly. Played for Stones. Anderson. And it's James. And here's Madueke. Gordon. Getting up there! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Norway have the chance to go the other way. And he's got the beating of his man. Anderson really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Looking for the run. Now it's Gordon. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Solot. Konsa spots it and intercepts. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 8.
Stones. Anderson. This looks promising. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Ødegaard. Haaland being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Gordon pinches it off him. Now it's Haaland. James. Konsa. Bellingham. Now it's Madueke. Madueke stood his ground strongly.
Substitutions taking place.
Rice. Rodgers. Rodgers! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Here's Berger. Driving through the middle. There's the shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's going to be another one. Norway have their second corner now. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Could move up a gear here. The message is clear. None shall pass. And here's Sorloth. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 8.
Stones. And it's Rice. O'Reilly. Gordon. Ryerson gets a foot in here. Sorloth.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
5 minutes left on the clock. Madueke. Anderson. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth driving forwards.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Rodgers. And Madueke. And here's Sorloth. He's going for goal! James. And we're done. Norway really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Haaland just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Everybody to please kindly remove it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience? Haaland! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Berger. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth driving forward. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sorloth! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. James. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. And here's Sorloth. And he's had a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Norway are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's a shade optimistic. Ryerson clears it away. Now it's Sorloth. Goes looking wide. Haaland. Goes for a shot! Frustratingly close. O'Reilly. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, that has not gone well. Haaland. And here's shoots! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time. Konsa, and it's Rice. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Haaland, and here's Sorloth, and a chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
England have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. And the counter is on. He's in a great... Haaland! Bellingham. It's a promising position. And it's Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Sorloth. And now the breakaway. And shifted it to the flank. Now it's Ødegaard. Now there's a... He's shooting! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No way through, so back it comes. He's having a pop! And how did he not make it four?
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Gordon. Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! And the finish! And he's heaved it away. Konsa calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Anderson. And it's Rice. And it's Bellingham.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
England may be down, but not. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Norway claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. This looks promising. And here's Haaland. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Solot. Closing in on goal. Can he finish? He's got a goal! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Norway visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And that's going wide left. Gordon proves just a little bit too strong. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And yes, it's him again. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And here's Ødegaard. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Bellingham. He's having a hit! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Haaland. Rice. That's Kane. Distributed tidily. Madwicke has the space to scheme. Dealt with nicely by the defence. James. And here's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And he can clear it away. Keeper's got good distance on that. Solot with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Rice. Can he get it through? Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Out of play for a goal kick. Rice.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, they could break here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Solot. Solot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Anderson. And here's Haaland. Now this could be a chance. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Odegaard clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Substitutions taking place.
Norway get their 4th corner. Solid! Chooses to go cross-field. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Odegaard. Odegaard touches it back. Rice. And it's Kane. And here's Haaland. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a shot, surely!
5 minutes added time.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kane. Rodgers. Pinches it off him. And Spence. Now it's Sorloth. Oh, good spread. Backward it goes. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Sorloth. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Haaland! Sensational from Haaland!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The goal scorer for Norway.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. O'Reilly, he's picked his way through. No, he's overshot the green. And here's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. James. Searching pass he's played there. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! He's got away with one there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sorloth. Now it's a chance! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
15 minutes is number 10, Martin
Norway are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Haaland. He's having a pop! They want to be quick to recover this. Not the most accurate pass. Kane. Anderson. It's Bellingham. Anderson. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Sorloth.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Haaland is flagged offside. Kane engages and forces him off the ball. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And they can counter here. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Haaland. And here's shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Anderson gets it clear. Gordon. And it's Rice. And it's Kane. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland. Now it's Sorloth. He's in a great position. Real chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ødegaard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game. Look at the space here. And can he finish it? Oh, the ball's Haaland! Oh, that is rather wayward. Konsa. Now Anderson. Rice. And it's Bellingham. And here's Sorloth. He'll try from distance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Threads one in. Now it's Gordon. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Norway clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Norway looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So, into the second half. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Gordon. Plays it in, goes for a shot! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Looking to play him in. Madweke providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, sweet feet. Hangs in a cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. That'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Deftly away. Stones. Now Anderson. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He is through here. Now it's Haaland. England can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Norway find a position of real strength now.
The attendance for this match was
And here's Gordon.
51,832.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. And here's Sørloth. Oh, that's nice. Strokes it back. And here's Sørloth. And a chance! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter. And he is very good at that type of thing.
Gordon. He's found a way through. Berger wins the duel this time. That's put paid to the danger. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Looking for options for... It's Kane! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Ødegaard. Now it's Sorloth. And here's Haaland. He's had it taken off him. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodgers, nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Berger. He's going for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
England making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
James. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Well, that is remarkable.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
James. Norway are coasting towards victory. And here's Kane, played out towards the right wing. Real chance here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice spots it and intercepts. Oh no, what has happened here? That's a smartly directed ball. And here's Haaland. Lovely. Now Sorloth! Well taken goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Time added on 4 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Getting up there! And that's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
England get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Norway really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Ødegaard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes.
Can he finish? Goal, Norway! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Solot. Solot! And there's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Norway are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need...
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
England cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Haaland, and here shoots! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Rice. And it's Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Haaland. Chance! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Norway now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
And they've got a throw. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. So what can they make of this? Anderson. Gets a good foot in there. Haaland. Stones calmly anticipates. In with the challenge. Now it's Sorloth. Berger. Is there any... There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Anderson. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that was vital. And he can clear it away. Out for a throw. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. Could be danger here. Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Sorloth. Real chance! Relentless relentless, just relentless. It's all becoming so easy. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Norway visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Gordon!
He is through here. Ødegaard clears without hesitation. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that tries from a long way out. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Norway really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Norway heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Ødegaard. And it's Berger. Tries a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Kane. Now it's Solot. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Ødegaard. Solot. Haaland. He's going for goal! Haaland! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here.
The goal scorer for Norway.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And now he has 2. Norway are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Stones cuts it out. And it's half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Norway have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Back on the way then. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ryerson. Now it's Haaland. Anderson. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Number 18, Gordon.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Anderson. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Kane. He'll try from distance! Deftly away. Solot being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Tries to play it through. Madueke. Madueke receives it in a good position here. Rice with the short one. England awarded another corner. Rice plays it short. And he lines up, getting up
The
there!
attendance for this match was 52,820.
Oh, he got himself into a great position. Rice goes short. And he whips it. Madueke! Now, how often do you see that?
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Gordon. Oh, just a keeper now! Defending of the desperate variety. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Decent chance! That's really well cleared. Ryerson does really well to win the ball there. Ryerson is there to clear. Rice. Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's Solot. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. Gordon's cross. That has been knocked away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Konsa. And it's Ødegaard. He's having a pop! That is good alertness. Solot gets flagged offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's having a go! It is a very, very good save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Haaland. Now it's Sorloth. Rodgers. That is ended up in no man's land. And a goal kick. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. The final 5 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Konsa. Stones. Played out to the left flank. Berger. And here's Haaland. Steaming on goalwards. He's had a shot!
Added minutes has been indicated.
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. That's going wide left. Has to go back here. And a chance! It's in! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rodgers. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal.
He leaps for it! Oh, good finish! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
England, number 7.
And that is as far as it goes. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Sorloth taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it. Shoots! Goal! Norway! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. Rice. That's destined for the flank. Haaland. Goes looking wide. Oh, that is a Haaland!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's managed to get rid. There will be a throw-in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. It's their second corner of the game. Rice can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland. And here's Sørloth. Norway very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Berger. Now it's Sørloth. And here's Haaland. And the finish! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Norway are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ødegaard. Konsa spots it and intercepts. Anderson. Haaland. That's Sørloth. Ødegaard. Ødegaard purring through the gears. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Sorloth. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Norway find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Steaming on goalward. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Norway are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Anderson. Madueke. Out of play for a throw. And it's Rice. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Ødegaard. Kane. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Sorloth. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Sorloth. Played out to the left flank. James. Now Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Norway have their third corner. And that should get the job done.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And a chance! And he's stuck it away. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Norway are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's had it nicked away. The less said about that pass, the better. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Norway really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Norway have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So straight into the second half. He's in a good position. Real chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's straight offside. No, again there's no way through. Ødegaard. Sørloth. Rice. And it's O'Reilly. Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Anderson. It's Bellingham. And it's Kane. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ryerson gets it away. Can he spark a counter here? He's having a hit! Spread it left. Gordon. Bellingham. Sørloth under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's in a great position here. Oh, what a chance to shoot! In he goes again! Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 9.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Anderson. And it's Kane. Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Gordon. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And he's gone looking for safety. Sørloth. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Bellingham. Now it's Sørloth. And it's Berger. Ryerson. Surlot. Little pass back. Surlot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Berger. He'll try from distance.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been cleared. England are looking to go forward now. That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. And it's Kane. Now it's Surlot. Rodgers. And it's Rice. Rice. O'Reilly. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Konsa. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted. Distributed tidily. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ødegaard. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Kane. Well read, nice interception. And they've got rid. Now it's Surlot. Played out towards the right wing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rodgers. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, super ball! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cleared away. No. And time is up. Norway pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Haaland, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Norway definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.